let's start with the 4x4. So I don't know how much y'all know about my favorite anime, but it's the only Blu-ray I own actually is Hyoka. I love Hyoka. It's my favorite thing I've ever watched, and I need to rewatch it. It's just such a good like slice of life and semi mystery and stuff, and it just really is relatable. I think about like when you're going through high school and how it's like kind of hard to socialize with people, and then you find your friends, and then you push through, and then you finally get to the good shit, and it's just really good. And at the end of it, there's a very good scene that makes me cry every time, and it's why I bully Christian. But so it is what it is. So we're gonna do Hyoka first. This right here. This is like this is where the show like really hit home for me. Let's do this, and then we're gonna make this black first, and then we're gonna go, because I'm stupid and I don't know how to. Then we're gonna click, and then we're going to uploads, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put that in there, and then I think it looks good. No, none's the like authority on this shit, so I'm gonna wait for him to. Yeah, I think the framing's good there. I have a better eye for design than Mr. Vindy Vondo over there. I know that for sure, for a fact. Okay. All right, so that's my first one. I love Hyoka, and then I have to go with Origairu, and I know exactly which one I want to use for this. I already have it. I'm pretty sure. If I go here, then I look around for this image, because it's awesome. Right here. And I mean, Origairu I like a lot for the same reasons that I like Hyoka. It's just like you're just like going through high school, and it's just like, really good when you're like trying to learn about what it's like to go through life and romance and things like that when you're young and don't really know what the fuck you're doing. So, I mean, just good. Really like it. I like the final season way more than I like the first season, and then also whenever they did like a character design shift from season 1 to season 2, I thought honestly was super positive, and this is the second character designs. I also, if y'all want to see a little tidbit, me and Christian Vindy Vondo and his brother, we went down to Kinokuniya this past summer, and I got the art, like the book for it. Yeah, Change Studio, that's what it was, yeah. And so I got the book for it. Unfortunately, it's all in Japanese, and so I can't read it. But it's got some really cool art in it. But yeah. So it's pretty cool. It shows like character designs and things and all their different outfits and stuff like that. It's really cool. FMAB, I feel like the more I watch, the more it drops down my list. Like, I don't think FMAB is like a 10 out of 10 for me anymore. I think it's like really close. I think it's at the bottom of the 10 out of 10s. But I think it's like a 9.9 if I have to put a more exact number on it than like I like Gurren Lagann, and I like yeah, I know, and I feel I feel like that's just what happens. Like, everybody starts watching anime by watching FMAB or something like that, or it's like their third or fourth, or it's like the show I feel like to get into, and then all of a sudden you start watching more stuff and you realize what you like more, and then it kind of just starts like moving slower and slower down your list. So that's where I feel like it's at with me right now. I feel like if I rewatched it, I'd probably have a different opinion on it, but I'm not going to watch 64 episodes ever again in my life because I'm cringe unless I watch Gintama, because Vindy's going to keep yelling at me until I fix it and fix my life. Yeah, see, I feel like that's what would happen if I rewatched it now. I would like a lot more Jugo. But I think what I want to put third is Haikyuu to the Top season 2 or part 2, because I think it's part 2, right? Yeah. So there was Haikyuu season 4, and then they split it into 2 parts, which I don't know why they're doing this now a lot. They're splitting like seasons that should be like 26 episodes or 24 episodes into 2 parts, and I find it really cringe. And it's just like, I understand they probably are doing it just for the break, but just make it one show and just say you went on a break. I don't really understand it, but that's besides the point. If anybody has an answer for me, that'd be cool. But I know exactly what image I want to use for this, because I literally jumped and screamed and cried when this happened. When this moment occurred in the manga, I was literally like shitting, pissing, and coming in my pants. Like, this is like what got me hooked on Haikyuu, and it's my favorite manga, which we'll get to in a minute. And so whenever this happened in the anime and it got adapted, I mean, I literally like cried. I was watching it at my grandparents' house that has no Wi-Fi and like barely any internet, because I knew it was the episode that it was going to happen in. It just like shows like the payoff to all the hard work he put in to become better at what he was doing, and it's just so good. See, the hands are out, but you see the ball, you get his face, like you see his like pose. So I don't know if it's horrible. We'll leave it for now, but we'll come back to it in a minute. We'll just move on to the next one, which is Gurren Lagann, and I forget which image I have for this already. I think it's, I mean, come on. It's got to be that one. It's just so cool. I think this was right after a certain X character dies. I'm sure if I don't want to spoil it if somebody hasn't watched it, because I know y'all hate spoilers. But it's so good, Kenny. But like right here when he I think this is right after a certain X character dies, and he I mean, Kamina's good, but I mean, Simone, come on. And he's like in that rut, and then he finally gets pulled out of it by Miss Lady over here, and it's just, I need to rewatch it at some point. I mean, I'm gonna put FMA B here, but it could go down or up depending on how I feel about it in the future. I mean, this is like the moment everybody thinks of in FMA, right? Now I get in my, like, what I have listed as my 9.5s right now. I have 2 seasons of Origairu in here. We're actually going to change this for now. I have the 2 seasons of Origairu, but I already have that on there, so I'm not going to put on other seasons, right? Because overall, to me, it's like a 10 out of 10, right? So we have Barakamon, Fruits Basket, the final, which I finished last night and made me cry like a little baby boy. Okay, and then we also have Hibiki Euphonium, which I still need to finish the 2nd season of. So I think that'll probably end up somewhere in the middle of the 9.5s, because I know I like it than some of the other ones. And then A Silent Voice, and then Psycho-Pass, and Haruhi. I think what I want to put next is honestly, I'm going to put Fruits Basket next. Because I also had this image before, because it was like, season 2 had put it at like the bottom of my 4x4 for me at the time. But I think now, after the final coming out, it's jumped up significantly. So I'm going to roll with this image, because I mean, I think it's good. So. And then I think after Fruits Basket, I want to put Barakamon, which I want to see the image I already have for that, and then if I like it, I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll roll with that one for now. If anybody thinks of any like screenshots or anything I should see, but or use instead, feel free to like tell me I'm cringe. And I mean, it's the internet. You're behind a screen. You can say whatever the fuck you want, to be honest. So then after Barakamon, I'm going to put UFO, I think. And I mean, that's like including the half of what I've watched of season 2. I like this one. I'm gonna roll with this one for now. I like UFO because I was in band in high school, and I know it's kind of cringe, but watching it from like an outsider's perspective is really interesting to me. The relationships between the characters are really good, and that's like kind of like what really drives the show home for me, is when it focuses a lot on like the relationships between the characters and not just like the action or the world building, which is like kind of my problem with AOT. Favorite girl from UFO? Really like Trumpet Girl. I like all of them, honestly. I think one character that I found like kind of cringe is that flute girl. I can't remember her name, but she like caused this ruckus in like halfway through season 2, and like for what? Like she left the band or whatever, and then wanted to come back, and then yeah, her. I think so. This girl? Is she the flute? Yeah, this girl. Dude, I just don't get it. A lot of times I like try to see like the thought process behind characters, and I understand hers, and like the conclusion, like how it concluded her like kind of arc or whatever, but I just don't understand. Like, I understand the band went through like that rough spot before the freshmen came in, but it's like kind of cringe to like quit out on something when, even though it's just like going rough, I think. And I don't know. I think she's like my least favorite character, but I understand like her purpose. And then, I mean, the director is just so good. I love Taki. He's so good. He's just like so matter of fact and so like to the point, and he's just goated. Then I'm going to go with, because I have Barakamon, Fruits Basket, UFO. So I got a Silent Voice, Psycho-Pass, and Haruhi. So I think I'm going to go with Silent Voice, Haruhi, and then Psycho-Pass. Oh, there we go. That's better. Then what did I say next? Haruhi? What do I have for Haruhi? My gut is telling me to roll with this one. So that's what I'm going to do. Just follow my heart and soul. I know. I love the Hyoka picture. I mean, it's my favorite image, or it's my favorite moment in the whole show. And I don't know. I love thinking back to it. It's just really good. Psycho-Pass. I mean, Akane goes through like one of the craziest character progressions of all time. That's all I remember. I think K-On! First. Let's see if that group image fits. But I don't think it will. Sad. Also, hold on. K-On! Is giving me trouble, so I may give up. We'll come back to K-On! We'll move on. I think what I want to put next is a ReZero. It's a ReZero, and that is easy. Goat shit. Think. Easy money. On to the next. I think what I want to put next, because like really I feel like these last 3 could probably be interchangeable. So Monogatari. Again, it's been so fucking long since I've watched it, and I don't have any previous screenshots, but I know I really like the show. It'd be really funny if I did the toothbrush scene, wouldn't it? I'm just gonna rock with it, honestly. And then Hori. I think I remember what Horimiya image I want to use, but let's see if I can find it. The graduation one is really pog. I need to read the manga. It just like, I'm pretty sure it finished like a couple months ago. And I have the first 3 volumes, but I haven't gotten around to it, reading it, because I I've set this dumb boundary upon myself that I can't read anything until I catch up to One Piece. Is that image quality shit? Or am I stupid? Where's Donda? Which I think is funny. This is my Baccano image. I mean, come on. It's funny. It's good. It's smart. I think I'm going to cut out his hand because that'd be kind of weird if it was just like the one hand sticking in there. But I don't know. Let me go look. Twitter.com. Oh, he just fucking squished it. See, this is what I'm talking about. The squished image. Good, good, good. Squished. Good, good, good. You can tell that if you've watched Gurren Lagann, you know that's Gurren Lagann. Good, good. An interesting pick. Maybe a possibility. There's a shot. Okay, on. Oh my god. I can't even make it. Oh my. I did it. I found a good image. Better. I'm a better streamer. Alright, cool. I think that's it. So just to go through it again. Hyoka, Origairu, Haikyuu, GL, FMAB, Fruits Basket, Barakamon, UFO, Silent Voice, Haruhi, Psychopass, K-On, ReZero, Monogatari, Silent Voice, and then Baccano. So, yeah, that's what I got. That's what I'm rolling with.